Hey guys, welcome to the Scholar Online YouTube channel, the channel that is all about learning. In this video, I'm going to show you something really amazing that hasn't been seen on the internet before, and you're going to see it right here on Scholar Online for the first time. But before we get to it, let me just get started with a ChatGPT. So this video again is about ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is the new chat engine that they've got from OpenAI, and you can access it right on this website that I'm showing you right now. You can basically ask it anything and it's got the answer. So this is an amazing app that has been blowing the internet by storm. And just to put everything in perspective, I'm going to share with you some of the statistics just to get an understanding of how big this thing really is, right? So this is the first app that has reached 1 million users in just 5 days. And to understand the scope of that and how big that is if you compare this to very well-known applications, right? Look at Facebook. Facebook took 10 months to reach 1 million users, all right? Instagram did it in 2 months, Spotify did it in 5 months, and Netflix took 3.5 years just to get to the first million users, all right? But ChatGPT did this in just 5 days. So basically this blew the internet by storm. People were just excited and everybody flocked to ChatGPT. But why is it? Why did everybody flock to ChatGPT? What is amazing about this thing? Why is everybody talking about this? It's because ChatGPT is simply awesome. You can do anything on ChatGPT. And by anything, I mean literally anything. You can ask it anything that you want and it'll give you the answer, right? So I'll share this link with you. Go there, ask it anything you want, you will get the answer, right? You can even get it to generate code. You can get it to write a program for you. You can get it to write HTML code, any type of code. You just have to give it the instruction and ask for it to do for you exactly what you want it to do. You can even get it to write reports, you can get it to write blogs, and it performs much better compared to the previous models of GPT-3 that were released by OpenAI. So this is simply why this tool has just blown out of the water and why it has been used so much, right? Now that we've gotten that introduction out of the way, and I'm just setting the groundwork for what I'm going to show you here today is, what if you could do more, right? So if you come here, you can ask it anything that you want, but what if there was more? And I'm going to give you a scenario. What if you are in a foreign country and you get lost and you're looking for your hotel and you don't know the local language, and technically ChatGPT can translate for you. If you went to ChatGPT, you could ask it, hey, can you please, how do I say I'm lost, I'm looking for a hotel in French, for example? Let's write that in here. All right. Hey, ChatGPT, I am in France and a bit lost. How do you say I am lost and looking for my hotel? My hotel is called, I don't know, the Four Seasons. Can you please give me directions? So you are in France and you want to talk translate to French. You're basically in France, you want to translate to French what this is. And let me just put this up so you can see exactly what I'm typing over here. You want to translate this to French. You are in France, you don't know how to speak France, but you're going to ask ChatGPT to translate this for you, and you can do that very quickly, and ChatGPT will give you an answer, and you can read this out, or you can even maybe just show the person the phone and, hey, I need to go to Jiggy, can you please show me how to do that? But in reality, you would be walking on the street and you're not going to have time to, hey, let me open my laptop and go to the ChatGPT website and type this, right? You want to be able to just quickly get to it, right? So now there is a solution of getting to ChatGPT directly on your mobile, because there's a lot of use cases where you're going to be and you want to access this on your phone, or you want to just access it on a chat front end that is very simple without having to download another app on your phone, right? Because I know I hate flipping applications on my phone. Another use case, right? You want to write a report. please write me a history report on the second migration of these people from this and that. ChatGPT can pretty much do that for you. But then you have to deal with all the copy and pasting it in a Word document, formatting it yourself, and making sure that it's right. You still have to do a little bit of work. So there's like some gaps that you can fill in. And I'm not saying anything about ChatGPT. I'm just saying that what if there was more, right? So now let's talk about this new MobileGPT. I mean, I just came across this and I'm like flipping excited, right? I'm excited about this because there is now all of what I was telling you about. You can just access it. So if you were in France and you were lost and you were like trying to say, hey, how can I say this in French? Now you can just type it on MobileGPT and you can get like a WhatsApp response immediately the way ChatGPT would answer exactly right here. Or second of all, you wanted to create a document, and instead of like getting all of that information created in here and then still copying and pasting all of these things into another Word file so you can get your document. I mean, we are using ChatGPT because we are lazy people. We don't actually want to go and do the work, so we're getting the AI to do the work for us. So why do we still have to go and copy and paste stuff, right? So let's get to MobileGPT, and I'm going to take you through it. This is like basically a personal AI assistant that sits on your mobile, right? And then you don't have to go install another app for your phone, right? Another app, you don't have to install another app for your phone. You're going to use WhatsApp. And how many people do not have WhatsApp? We all have WhatsApp, right? So I want to demonstrate this for you over here. So just this link, I will share it in the description of this video. Go to it. On the link, you will find this button, and you'll find that button anywhere on the link, and that button says message the AI assistant. You simply click that button, or at the bottom of the page you see that WhatsApp button. You click that button and it will open for you a WhatsApp engine. And of course, this is a managed chat. It's a business account, which means that you are communicating with a bot on the other side, not a real person, okay? But the bot that you're communicating with is ChatGPT, all right? So the very same thing that you got over here, you now have on your WhatsApp. So let's talk to ChatGPT and ask it the exact same question that we asked over here. But let's get started. So let's say you are over here and you're gonna say hello, right? I'm gonna say hello to ChatGPT before I ask it any question. So that when you get started for the first time, obviously you don't just start by asking a question, because this is a paid service and things like that. You're gonna say hello or say whatever it is that you say, then it will guide you through the process of getting started with ChatGPT. Now there's three options, there's three things. Let me push this thing up here. There's three things you can do with a mobile ChatGPT. You can have just a chat. Just a chat will basically replicate everything that's going on here. You can the second thing you can do is you can generate an AI image. So this is something you couldn't do here, by the way. If you want to generate an image from me, I haven't tried it, but can you generate an image of a white chihuahua running on a road, right? Let's see. Can you generate? It cannot generate an image because it is a language model, all right? So it will tell you, sorry, I can't generate an image, but we know we can do it with AI, with all of these other AI tools, Stable Diffusion and da-da-da-da-da. So there's ways, but ChatGPT can't do it, all right? And the third thing that a MobileGPT is, it can generate an actual document, all right? So over here, where you would get the content of the document, and it's all in plain text, by the way. You would get the content, then you have to copy and paste it and then edit it and all of those things. And sometimes you have to do multiple prompts before you actually get a final document, right? And there's still a bit of work involved. With MobileGPT, you can basically just get it to build the entire document for you, and you get it in Word. So let's test all of these use cases right here in front of you. So just a chat, let's get with that. Let's get started with just a chat. So we're gonna press 1 and click enter. And when you get started, it'll say, okay, you've selected just a chat today. What would you like to do? I mean, you can, how can I help you today? And so pay attention to these, because this will help you later on. The first thing is that you can say clear chat to clear the conversation, because it remembers what you're asking it, so you can have follow-up questions, right? Same way it works right here on the website. And then you get to clear the chat, and you can even return to the main menu. So if you press 0, it will take you back to this menu, because now maybe you're done chatting and you want to do a document now, okay? Otherwise, you'll remain chatting until you press 0. Now, when you're here, so I'm going to ask it now the same question I asked over here. Hi, ChatGPT. I'm in France. I'm a bit lost, and I'd like to, say these things in French. Can you please show me how to do that? So I'm going to just paste that in there exactly. Translate that in French, okay? So the mobile version is a bit slower. Well, the mobile GPT is a bit slower because it has to take time to communicate, but that is not really that slow. So there you go. Salut, je pauvre, da 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 da. Just looking for my hotel. And da 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 da. Can you please give me directions? And Francis, da 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 da. So this is it in French, okay? I'm gonna copy the exact same thing and say, hey, ChatGPT, can you say this for me in what's your language? Let's say Swahili, all right? I love this African language because maybe you think ChatGPT doesn't know Swahili. Actually, it does know Swahili, and you can there you go. There is how to say it in Swahili. Nimepotea na nikufuta hoteli yangu yanaitwa Four Seasons Tafadhali, whatever. So let's say you are in Zanzibar there and you're getting lost, and now you've got it directly on your mobile device. You do not have to flip and go and find your laptop and type it in to get an answer, right? Next one. So let's press 0 to get back to the main menu, and it'll clear the chat. And the next thing we're going to try is hello, so that we can see the menu again. And on the menu now, we're going to choose generate an image, because we saw over here you can't actually generate an image, right? Generate an image of a white chihuahua running on the road. We couldn't do that because this is a language model, but on the mobile GPT you can. So I'm going to copy the exact same thing that's here, a white chihuahua running on the road, and I'm going to put it on the mobile GPT. But first of all, I will press 2, all right, so that I get into the image section of the menu. You're selected to generate an image. Describe the type of image that you want. You could say, hey, get a full realistic image of a cat, or whatever it is you could say in there. Enter 0 and all of that. So I'm going to put that in here. And I want you to generate an image of a white chihuahua running on the road. It does take a bit of time, like I said to you, because obviously this is on the mobile, but it's not really that long, hey? There's a white chihuahua running on the road, right? And you might think, well, how far can you really push this? This is as good as you would get on any other AI image generation website. I mean, this is pretty realistic. A white chihuahua running on the road, that's cool. And now you got it on your mobile. So let's say you wanted to update your Facebook and you wanted to update with a chihuahua. You just get the image directly from your WhatsApp and you can download it. This is WhatsApp. It has all the features of downloading the image and doing anything with it. It's a physical image, right? You can just work with it going forward, right? So let's get back to the main menu and let's do the document, because I think this is probably one of the biggest values for me I found with mobile GPT, because all of these things, it's nice to have a chatbot. I mean, it's really nice to have a chatbot. It's nice to be able to generate images on the go. Really, really nice. But what's really, really cool, what's worth me even paying for, is generating documents. You know how much time we spend generating documents, and I'll demonstrate to you blogs, because I'm in the corporate space and I do a lot of blog writing, and blog writing tools are charging now $100 a month, right? So I'm going to show you how to generate a blog with just 1 or 2 prompts without all of that, and it'll come to you nice in a document, right? So I'm going to go back and I'm saying I want to do number 3. So this time I want to generate a document, and it's going to ask you what type of document do I want to generate. I'm going to say I want to generate a website blog, website blog blog. So okay, it's working on it. It's not really generating it yet because I haven't told it what the blog is about. This is just the type of document that I want to generate. So once we're done with that, then it's gonna come back and it's gonna say to me. So now this is a bit of a long piece of instruction, but read this very carefully because this is so important. And the more information you give it, the better quality the document will be. We know this is like any other tool. Just even over here, if you wanted to generate a blog, the more information you give it, the better the quality of the blog will be. Junk in equals to junk out with any model. Everybody knows that, right? So what's nice and what I love about mobile GPT is because junk in is equals to junk out, sometimes people never know why they never get the right blog, right? People are always like, oh, damn, why is my blog not the way I want it? So now you can go, you can ask, the mobile GPT actually gives you the information that it needs from you to generate you the right document. So at least you know the specifications. What must you give mobile GPT? So to create a website blog document, I would need the following minimum information from you. What is the purpose of the blog? All right, so let's type that. Okay, the purpose of the blog is to, I'm gonna write a blog about mobile GPT, is to discuss mobile GPT, a mobile interface to ChatGPT on WhatsApp, where you can just talk to ChatGPT on WhatsApp. All right, that's the purpose of the blog. This is a business blog. The company name is MobileGPT. All right, the company name is MobileGPT. The target audience is young professionals looking to create documents on the go and do other things. Okay, I'm not gonna, I mean, it's up to you how much information you give it. Design a layout. You have a preferred design layout scheme. Use a general, blog layout. Use a general blog layout. Specify where we should add images. Use a general blog layout that is optimized, that is, efficient. Yeah, just use a general thing. And then will there be specific requirements? Nope. What type of content you would like to include in the website? Do you have any specific topics, categories? The blog should be about the 5th industrial revolution. The bots are taking over. Mobile GPT or ChatGPT can now be accessed on mobile devices through WhatsApp. Okay. Do mention, industry trends, the evolution of AI and GPT, and how we have come to where we are, right? And yeah, talk about that. And then after that, let's see, integration. Will you need integrations? No. Nope, no integrations. Budget time, Lana. Just create the blog now. Okay, that's it. No integrations. What else do you want to do? I mean, it's up to you. Give it as much, the more information you give it, the better your article will be. Then you give it that to it, and then it's gonna take time. All right, it will take a while. Please be patient while we generate your document. Okay, now I've timed this, and I mean, it takes a while, but it's definitely way faster than you having to write this blog yourself. All right. So I'll give it time. Maybe I'll pause the video. Actually, I won't pause the video so that you can actually get an idea of exactly how long it took. So in the background, I'm gonna try and just keep you guys busy with conversation. If you want, you can fast forward through to the part where the document is done. Otherwise, you can sit and hang out with me and let me sort of like tell you a little bit more about the MobileGPT website. So if you go down on the website, you can see it's a personal assistant in your pocket, which I think everyone has been waiting for, because when I first came across ChatGPT, I was thinking, and I was sitting with my daughter, and she asked me a question about the Anglo Boer, and I was like, flip it, just ask ChatGPT. And then I was like, oh, flip, we are like on the road somewhere, like at the market, and well, I'll have to get home and remember to do that on my laptop. So imagine I could have just like pulled up my phone and be like, of course, let's just ask ChatGPT right now. I think the document is ready now. Okay, so let's see how long it took. That was 11:44, this 11:45. It took 1 minute, right? So well, that's way faster than if you had to write it yourself, don't you think? Don't you think? So let's download the document and have a look at it. I'm so excited. So there it is. There is the document. I'm gonna open it, and it's opening. I'm on Mac, so I actually can't open Word documents, but I can open them using Pages. But this is the document, right? I mean, I'm gonna make it large for you so you can actually see what I'm seeing right now, right? And it even shows you where is a good place to insert the images, because I asked it to do that. And there you go, right? I mean, like, isn't this amazing? And you can also, by the way, tell it how many words you want it in your blog. I forgot to do that, because it doesn't always like exactly give you what you want, but it tries. So if I say, give me a 2,000 word blog, it will actually make the blog longer. I've done that in the past, but there you go, right? So MobileGPT blog, this is the introduction. Welcome to the blog. Our target audience are professionals, and so this is a blog document. Also, because it's a blog document describing a blog, right? So maybe you need to be specific and say, I want you to write the actual blog. Okay, so but if you see that, you can go and try and get it as specifically the way you want it. But what I wanted to demonstrate here is, instead of the copying and pasting from over here, now you got a document, you just download it, you just forward it to another person, and you can pretty much ask. I mean, I've created, I want to just show you on the website the type of documents you can create, but these are just examples, right? A business plan, a resume, a letter, a report, a speech, a contract. I've done a contract of employment that came out looking pretty perfect, except for like a few edits I have to do here and there to enter my own personal details. A song, I mean, the list is endless. This is not like the old websites, content generations website, where they give you a list of content that you can create and you must pick from that. Here you can literally just imagine the kind of, it's open-ended. You tell it what document you want, and then it generates it for you. So with that, I'm gonna end this video, and I want you to go and try MobileGPT out. It is a paid service, it's not free, but you get a free trial. So when you go there for the first time, you can just use it without paying for it. And then if you like it, obviously you can't get all the service for free forever. Somebody's gotta pay for it. Okay, somebody's hosting the server somewhere, somebody's building the code, somebody's writing this, somebody's gotta get a salary. Okay, so if you like the service, and I believe if somebody is really offering a service that's worth your while, and you feel like this is a worthy service, well, you gotta pay for it, because they also gotta eat. All right, they also gotta eat. Everybody's gotta eat. So go check it out, and let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm curious to hear, and maybe guys, we can discuss in one of the future videos, and you let me know in the comments below if you want me to discuss it. And that will depend on how many people actually sign up for this, because if I will need to have the time to do that video. But maybe we will do a video on how this was built, or maybe we'll just guess how this could have been built, how you can build something like this, because this is obviously a developer channel, but you know, this obviously isn't an overnight project, and this is complex. I mean, with payment processing and all of that. But maybe I'll do that video, but you gotta sign up for it, and then I gotta get paid, and then we will see that we have the time to build that video that says how MobileGPT was built, how it's able to generate and send these documents on WhatsApp in 1 minute, how it's able to send pictures back to you on WhatsApp, how it's able to chat with a ChatGPT, because obviously this is DALL-E 2. Obviously, if you watch my channel, this is DALL-E 2 that generated the image, right? And then we obviously have to do some integration with the WhatsApp API. And so there's a bits of technologies here and there that we put together to build this. But of course, yes, let me know if you want to do a video on how this was built, and I will see you again next week.